I am doing a read along for chapter 5 of Swan Lake. Snowy! Everyone else has scattered. I rush toward and check on Snowy. Are you okay? It's a horrible sight. Snowy's wings are stained in blood. This is all my fault. If only I was more persistent. I shouldn't have let them hear it. They haven't startled your friends and hurt you. Snowy gently raises one of his wings. Despite his injuries, he's trying to comfort me. Thank you. Let's take care of the wound. He moves his wing aside. This wound looks a lot deeper than I first thought. I need to stop the bleeding. I use my hair ribbon as a makeshift bandage and make it, but it can only cover so much. What should I do? Perhaps I should return with some medicine and supplies. It shouldn't be safe to leave you here. The sun has set. The danger that lurks in the forest will soon roam free. I'm still wondering what to do when something completely unexpected happens. The swan's wings recede into his body and he begins to change. His eyes take on a newfound luminescence. Who are you? Bandage his wounds. Don't be afraid, Siny. I'm Snowy. We can talk later. I'll help you with your wound. It's like something out of a fairy tale, but our years of friendship has convinced me that the person before me is the white swan. My apologies, Siny, for hiding this from you. What's the reason for this? How can a swan turn into a human? Or have you been human all along? With an outfit like this, anyone who sees you would think that you're a prince. Nothing gets past you. Yes, I was once a prince. Why did you turn into a swan? And what of your kingdom? My name is Aliotis, and I am from a faraway kingdom, a kingdom that no longer exists. Years ago, I was cursed by the owl sorcerer. An owl sorcerer? All right. He took me from my home and left me in this forest. The other swans at the lake are my servants. They too are trapped here because of me. The sorrows in his words is apparent, and it must have been tough for all of them. This is why Snowy has always had a sad look in his eyes, and I used to tease him about it being a swan with a past. Little did I know the truth in those words. His transformation is finally complete. Color returns to his face after I bandage his wounds. The curse turns me into a swan during the day. When the sun sets, I regain my human form, but I turn back into a swan at the first crack of dawn. Why would something like this happen? So that's the reason why you always insist I leave before sunset. Where is this evil sorcerer now? He never stays in one place for long, but he often visits this forest at night. That scream from the other night, does the sorcerer have something to do with it? I feel a chill down my spine. Behind the graceful swans, the forest hides a sinister secret. I have to do something for him. Is it a curse? There must be a way to break it. I'll find a way to save you from this. You have my thanks, Siny. There's a way to break the curse, but it's not something easily accomplished. So there is a way. I knew it. The sorcerer has to have a weakness. Perhaps I can get Father and his mages to deal with him. You can't do that, Siny. The sorcerer's power is greater than anyone can imagine. Defeating him would not be easy, but to break the curse, all you have to... What? Alios hesitates and lowers his gaze. What is it? Is it okay if I call you Aliotis instead? Of course, Snowy. Siny, we're friends. You're free to call me anything you wish. I would not say that to my friends. They would just call me the dumbest names possible. I will consider you. If you consider us friends, shouldn't you tell me how to break the curse? After all, I've already know about your biggest secret, Swan Prince. I really don't want to hide anything from you, Siny. Fine. The only way to break the curse is for me to get married with someone. Like, they both have to write on a legal document that they're married. Get married? That wasn't what I was expecting at all. Who would marry a man who turns into a swan during the night? Probably a night owl. I mean, like, if you're always awake during the night, then you'd be fine with a guy being a swan in the daytime because you wouldn't see him. You'd be asleep. I believe you will find someone who loves you for who you are. Breaking this curse is way easier than I first thought. So tell me, Aliotis, is there a lady that you fancy? I'll do my best to bring her here. Signy, what's the matter, Aliotis? Shouldn't you be more eager about getting back to normal? Or is there no lady you currently fancy? That would definitely make things difficult. No, Signy, there is someone that I fancy. It's me. Or the MC. Who is she? She's right in front of me. Oh my god. Why would she be? Oh my god. Sometimes I wonder if people are just stupid. It's like, whatever. But I'm the only one here, are you? That's right. I'm talking about you. I've not been able to take my eyes off you since the day we first met. After I was crit, there was nothing for me to live for. I simply could not accept the way I am in today, even if what others see is a beautiful swan. Well, you are a very graceful swan. The swan is a constant reminder of my curse. But this was before I met you. Your bright smile quelled my hatred for the sun. I'm fortunate enough to be able to profess my love in this form. How would you profess your love as a swan? That's what I'm wondering. Don't be burdened by my love or find the need to give me a response. This love for you will always be a source of happiness for me. Aliotis, I never knew he had such feelings for me. Well, yeah, you thought he was a swan. Like marriage, love is also something I have never given any thought to before. Wait, I may have the perfect plan to break the curse. What are your suggestions? Let's get engaged at my coming-of-age ceremony, Signy. I have no interest in marrying any of the princes or nobles. If I have to get engaged to someone, I would rather it be you, Aliotis. There is something you should not something you should say in jest. I am serious about this. This will probably be the best. We'll save both of our lives. Will you come to my coming of age ceremony? There is no answer. Aliotis stays as still as the moon in the lake. So not that still, 'cause water moves. We can hear each other breathing in the silence of the night. He mumbles inaudibly. He finally lifts his head and meets my gaze. It would be an honor to attend the ceremony, Signy. That's wonderful. At this moment, all of our problems appear to be solved. A foreshadowing shriek from an owl in the distance seems to indicate otherwise. Okay, that is it for Chapter 5 of Swan Lake. If you guys enjoy my content, subscribe, like this video, and turn on the post notifications because I need validation from strangers. Bye.